What is up, you guys? Your boy Plus coming at you with that brand new video for your fakes. And this is what we're going to be hitting you guys with today. Future Stars Challenge, a special challenge set. You're going to need 3 leagues. You're going to need at least 3 squads with players from different nationalities. Just kidding. You're going to need at least 3 nationalities in your squad. You're going to need at least 2 rare players. And you're going to need, the hardest part of this, an exact rating. Not at least, but an exact rating of a 75, okay? So before we get started, there's a couple of things I want to put out there as disclaimers. There are some YouTubers out there who write down the cheapest solution. It's not. If you go on Footbin and you check cheapest solution, their solution is not. If you check cheapest solution for you, it probably is not. You still have to spend more coins, okay? Here's what you've got to do. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up, and of course don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep getting more of these contents when it's being delivered, so that at least you'll get this information before the other guy gets it and then buys all the players and sticks them on the market at a ridiculous price. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is you probably need like 4 players over here that are all in the same league, same like club even, because then that will get them 10, 10, 10, 10. Remember, I've got 7 and 7 here and 7 there plus 9 here, which means that this obviously doesn't have loyalty, okay? But if you have those 10, 10, 10, 10, and 10 there, you don't need loyalty. You're good, okay? So this is this solution. This is to allow you to do what's good for you. Not what's good for like the video or like whatever the video suggested how you can copy it, but it's to allow you to get that solution that works for you without getting ripped off. So here's the best solution that I would tell most people to do. 3 players from the same exact league. Remember these numbers because they're very important. They have to be the same, or you have to compensate for these numbers where you take away, you add a little bit. So let's say this guy is 78 right here. If you decide to make this guy 75, then this guy should go up with the 3 that's missing to 77 right here, okay? So if you took the 3 from here, this guy should jump up to 77. Do you understand? Follow the maths. It's very important because you've got to keep everything at 75 overall team rating. That's why you've got to keep the maths. I'm going to show you guys the players and their current teams so you guys can see. If you just want to copy this, hell, you could do that, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend using what you've got in your squad, but looking at the numbers to get the best overall, cheapest solution for you. If you try buying these players, for example, you go to the market, you want to try and buy these players, you're going to get ripped off. You're going to get ripped off really hard. This is not going to be a cheap SBC for you to go out there and just, try to floss it. It's not going to work. So unless you want to get ripped off, listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth right now. This is definitely going to be a good price to pick up this player. You could buy him and resell him because he's in a different league and he's French. It's guaranteed profit right there, okay? So let me show you guys the player names. This is the first guy. He's a goalkeeper from the, hold on, let's see if I can just put this out there. Right, he's a goalkeeper from the Portuguese league. This is the second guy. This is the third guy. So this is the 2 center backs. Now you could change these guys to make sure they all are in the same nationality set, or that they all definitely are in the same club. Now the reason I used these guys was because I could connect these 2 guys, and that would bring me into the French League 1, and then I could just go like that and connect to different clubs. Now you could use a French League player instead of Choupo-Moting here. You could use another French League player, and you could definitely get away with this because obviously you want to have like 3 different nationalities. So if you had the same club, let's say these 2 guys were different nationalities, so this guy was a different nationality, but the same club as this guy, and the same club as this guy, you're good. Remember the numbers. Keep in mind the numbers that I showed you guys at the start, okay? It's very important. Keep in mind these numbers because if this number goes down by 2, this number should go up by either 1, and this one should go up by 1, or it should go up by 2. It's very important because you've got an overall 75 to meet. If you don't hit 75, you don't get the overall, pass on this. All right. So we went over to this guy right here. This is Nkunku, and he's from PSG, by the way, in case you don't know. And this is Riviere, and he's from, let's have a look. What league is this guy from? League Mets in League 2. And we've got this guy right here, and he is from, 1860 Munich. You could probably find any other player, similar rating, stuff like that. We've got this guy as well, and he is from, League 1. All right, and then we've got this guy right here. So you can see their names, because some people started off and they're like, oh, you didn't show us the names of the players. Oh my God, we didn't see the... Dude, you can't do everything perfect. That's guaranteed. And if you can't do everything perfect, it's not your fault. But you're trying to help some dude who doesn't appreciate it. He doesn't even smack the like button. He's there. He's complaining that you didn't give him, that you didn't put the money in his wallet. You just gave it to him in his hand. I can't give you everything. If you're not happy with that, well, do whatever you got to do. That's a solution right there for this, guys. Remember, for you, these players are probably not the best solution for you to try to emulate. You probably need to do something slightly different to make it work for you at the cheapest price that you're probably going to be able to afford. That is the most important thing that I would tell you. Do not just come in here and clone these players. If you do, it's going to be too expensive. If you're balling and you're flossing and you don't need to care about how much coins you're spending, well, this is probably still going to end up being the cheapest for you. And on that note, guys, I want you to just really, be grateful for this stuff. Don't just come in here and feel entitled. Wipe your feet at the door before you come in, okay? So let's submit this real quick. And we'll submit that. And then we'll open the packs for you guys. It says 1 rare top 9 nations players pack. I wonder what this is going to be. This sounds interesting. And then obviously you've got the consumable pack like EA would normally give you, which is absolutely nothing important. So let's go ahead and open this pack right now. What do we get? It says we got items to... All right, okay. We've got this. Let's store in club. Okay. I wonder what we're going to get from this. Hopefully it's going to be something tasty. So let's redeem this player pick. And what did I get? Ugh. We're going to go ahead and open that Bilotti and take that instead. Thank you very much for the 82 rated player, EA. It really means a lot. Let's open the consumable packs real quick. We're not going to get anything. Boom. Contracts. That's all it is. You're just getting more contracts. Thank you, EA. I've just wasted a load of players. That probably I could have sold for like $4 grand plus to get a player that's probably like 200 coins or 300 coins. No problem. For some people, it's going to be worthwhile. For some people, it's not going to be worthwhile. All right, so we are going to go ahead and do the Joelinton. Looks like a good SBC, to be honest. And this is something I'm really grateful to EA for, and that is that if you notice, there is no requirements here for a team of the week players. And I think that's really important. I think the only thing that you need is an 84 rated team, which is kind of good. It depends on what I've got in my squad right now, because I don't really want to waste a lot of my players, and this guy does not seem as fantastic as you would expect him to be at this stage in FIFA right now for an 84 rated squad. But I think if you put it into comparison of what EA currently is given to people right now, I think he is actually quite good, because I think you've got to look at the fact that a lot of the SBCs that EA have put out, they really, it says you need a player from Hoffenheim. That's going to be interesting. Who is the most expensive player or the most highly rated player in Hoffenheim right now? This could make this SBC actually worthless. If the player is some 83 rated player, who's the most expensive that I've got? Because then I don't have to go buy somebody. That's another thing. All right, okay, so... Right. Okay. All right, okay. So, pretty much, this is probably the only solution that I've got right here. Taking this guy and converting him down to right back. I guess that's the only solution there. Because to be quite honest with you, anything else is probably not going to be cost effective. Yeah, I don't even have that many. I don't have that many players to like throw into this. And keep in mind, you can only have like 5 players from the same league, so that's going to be a big problem. I don't know if we're going to complete this. Anyway, guys, this is not part of the solution set. I just want to show you guys how to do the first challenge. Thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you guys next time. Until then, thank you again. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.